So I feel like Dave Rubin has really been ratcheting up the stupidity lately. And so here's another clip where he's going to seem to be a bit confused about how trending works in this video clip, and he's going to claim victimhood, which is the thing that he hates the most supposedly on the left, is the victim culture. But he's going to play it right here, and it's going to be pretty embarrassing.
And we see this all the time. Like if I tweet about locals, or even this morning when I tweeted about the live stream, it got very, very few retweets. But I could literally tweet out a picture. I mean, I tested this the other day. So the other day, there was a trend on Twitter that was, what was the trend on Twitter? Michael, help me out here. There was a trend on Twitter, something, maybe it was about impeachment or people turning against Trump or something like that. And I was like, that phrase seems very odd that it's trending. And I looked, and apparently there was a Bloomberg article that had this phrase. I can't remember exactly what it was. It's been a busy couple days. But I looked at it, and it was like, it had like 300 retweets. And I was like, there's no way that phrase could be trending because of that. And I checked, and it was like, there's nobody tweeting about this. So I tweeted that out. And then I said, you know what? I bet I could post a picture of Alf and a poop emoji, and it will get more retweets than that. And my picture of Alf and a poop emoji got something like 3,000 retweets and 10,000 likes. But that didn't trend. Now, all of this is, without getting too insider baseball, it just shows you that they are messing around with us in ways that are unimaginable. And that's what these congressional hearings were about. And I suspect that that's going to continue to be some of the hot topics. Like, I think I'm going to miss a lot related to all of that.
So I'm not exactly sure if Dave Rubin understands how trending works on Twitter. Very confusing there. He did a really poor job of trying to explain himself. But the way trending works is it depends on if how many people are tweeting about a tweet. So like this Delta Airlines article is trending because a lot of people are tweeting with the word Delta in it, and so the article trends, and then because people are linking it, but also people are typing Delta, so Delta is trending. So with certain words and keywords and groups of words, those will trend. And so articles will trend if they're being included a lot with a certain thing. So, James Corden is trending right now, and there's an attached article because there's, needs to be an article attached to a lot of these, and then a lot of people will respond to the article. Sometimes the article itself won't even have that much activity, but people will have a lot of activity off of responding to it, and then they talk about, that specific key phrase. And then when he explains that he had a tweet that got more favorites and retweets and that it didn't trend, that's not how Twitter works. Like, your tweet isn't going to get on trending because it has a lot of favorites and retweets. It's going to get on there because a lot of people are tweeting about it. You don't even have any sort of characters in the tweet. He says it's just a picture. So how would that get trending on Twitter? I don't understand. And moreover, there is a news tab on Twitter where they have news articles. So maybe they'll have a Bloomberg piece on Trump up there that's not super popular, but that's not really trending. That's the news section that they have where it's like, okay. And that's good where they have news articles there. I don't think he really understands at all how any of that works, and the fact that he's wondering why his picture of something pooping isn't trending because it got like 10,000 favorites. That's not how trending works. As you can see here, trending Glock. That's because 25.9k tweets have the word Glock in it right now. I don't know why, but that's what's trending right now. So how is your tweet going to get trending if there's not even any characters in it to even type for everyone to type, or for an article to be linked in the news sphere or in the news section, or there's an article, that article could have got retweeted by a lot of other people as well. But they might have included in the news section. So he has no idea what he's talking about, literally, for the millionth time. I also just wanted to add that I don't know why it's hard for him to believe that something like impeachment or Trump fans turning on him would be a tough thing to trend, considering that it's really easy to get things to trend. You only really need a couple thousand tweets. But when you have an election going on that's really coming up right now, and you've got a ton of liberals on Twitter who can all tweet the same thing, I don't know why it's hard to believe for something like that to trend. It's a very, very common thing for something like impeachment, or I just saw a hashtag Trump is losing, is trending. Like, they have a lot of tweets, they have a lot of Twitter people who are liberals on Twitter, so I don't know why it's hard for him to believe. It's really mind-baffling to me.